You know them times when you're supposed to be in the gym and you just sit in your car and contemplate your life? That's me right now. That's me every leg day. You know, I'm trying to hype myself up and get ready to go. Go. But, girl, I'm not moving. I need to be moving. Okay. You bad. You know you bad. Glute and hamstring day. Booty gonna be pumped. Hamstrings gonna be hamming. The girls that get it. And the girls that don't. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so I started off my glute and hamstring day with some stretching, which I did off camera. The gym was so busy that day. Right here, you can see me doing barbell hip thrusts. After that, I moved into some RDLs. And when those were finished, I moved into dumbbell rear foot elevated split squats. And I also did laying hamstring curls, machine abductions, as well as some calf raises.
Hey y'all. I know I've been away for a long time, but your girl has been working and she's building, and you know what? I'm back and I'm better than ever. And I have some exciting news to share with you. So drum roll please. I've entered into my very first bikini competition. Woo! I'm super excited to share this news because this has been something that I've always wanted to do. So I'm happy that I've given myself the chance to actually do it. Currently, I am 10 weeks out. So I'm going to be on stage in less than 10 weeks, which is crazy to me. I have been training and dieting, bulking, cutting, everything in between for the last 6 months now, and I'm currently in the beginning of my prep. I'm a macro queen now, and if you know me, you know I love my food and I love my seasonings. So I'm gonna show you some cool and interesting ways to also spice up what you eat if you're on a diet, because bland food, I could never. Whether you're competing or not, you're gonna gain something. Oh my gosh, I hear something. I think you like this person more than you like me, actually, but here she is. Of course, she came to say hello because her mom was talking, but she'll be here in my series too. She's been going through it with me. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the vlog. See y'all later. So I'm at the gym and I'm about to start my cardio. I'm gonna be on the Stairmaster for 45 minutes. I'm currently watching the Chi.
Wait, girl, what? It's called the Shy. I had cardio brain. Chi-town, Chi City.
So that's what I like to do when I'm on the Stairmaster. I just like to watch something to pass time. If I'm not watching a TV show, I'll be on YouTube or something like that. Let me know what you do. Do you like to watch TV? Do you watch podcasts? Do you go on YouTube? Honestly, whatever you need to do to pass the time is what you need to do.
Low-key, I've been loving recording myself during posing practice because it really helps me see where I can improve, and it shows the growth and the progression, because here was when I first started to get into the flow of things, and obviously now that I'm looking back at it, I've improved a lot, which is dope to see.
So I'm just setting up to make my favorite dessert. It's a protein cookie dough recipe. I have it with some yogurt and it's really yummy. I'm just starting my day, so of course I'm starting off with my veggie beans. This flavor is pineapple coconut and it's so yummy. I think it's by Progressive, but I'm not sure. Anyways, let's get into the recipe. To make the protein cookie dough, you need a Greek yogurt. I'm using lactose-free. You need chocolate chips. I'm using sugar-free chocolate chips for this recipe. You also need peanut butter. I'm using smooth, but you can also use chunky if you'd like. I am adding a sugar-free sweetener. This is optional. You do not have to add this. And then your favorite choice of protein. I have 1 bowl to do all the mixing. And then, of course, you're going to need a scale.
Okay, so I used 20 grams of peanut butter, and then I used 40 grams of protein, and then I added in 40 grams of yogurt. I stirred that up until it formed into a ball. After that, I added 15 grams of the chocolate chips, mixed that again, and then I put the sugar-free syrup into the yogurt, stirred that around. And once that was done, I added the cookie dough ball right into the yogurt, and that is it.
Finished product. Look at that. Babe.
I'm going to show you how I make one of my favorite breakfasts. Basically, it's an open-faced grilled cheese with scrambled egg whites. The brand that I use for the bread is called Silver Hills, and it's the sprouted power bread. It's really high in protein, and it's also low in carbs, which is great. And you can see it looks normal. The cheese I use is Violife, and then I use 200 grams of egg whites. That's it. I added in tomatoes, basil, onions, and garlic to this egg white scramble. You just have to make sure that you're watching the stove because there's no fat in egg whites. It can be a little bit tricky sometimes when you cook them.
So I have some Nando's peri peri sauce to have with it. And then before I have my meal, I'm going to start off with this. It's called a Canadian Bitters. I just put it in here with some hot water. Basically, it acts as a digestive. You're supposed to have it with your meals, and you eat during the day. My carbs were lowered this week, and it was so freaking rough. Especially because I was going through hormonal changes. Girlies, you know, when it's that time, your body kind of just shuts down on you. So I just felt very agitated and hungry and tired. And honestly, I'm 10 weeks out from my competition, so this truly, truly, truly is just the beginning. I think my body is starting to, I wouldn't say get tired, but I'm personally, mentally, I'm fatigued with the routine of everything. I would love some change, but I know that's just the nature of things during this time. You just have to keep grinding, keep doing what you're doing, and try and stay motivated. But sometimes it's hard. It's not always easy, you know? So you just have to do what you have to do. And the way that bodybuilders diet to get to their physique is, honestly, it's the most insane thing I've ever done and been a part of. Normally, if I wanted to get this ripped or this lean, I would just crank up the interval training and do one workout that's maybe 45 minutes to an hour long, fill with a bunch of circuits, still target certain muscle groups, but I would just focus on high intensity interval training to get myself into like this lean shape. But because with bodybuilding, they're looking at certain muscular groups to judge you, I think that makes it a little bit more challenging with that type of training. But ultimately, I just realized I miss functional training. Like, I really miss going to the gym and just being able to do what I want to do to hit whatever body part I would like. Competing in bikini, there's a lot of focus on your glutes and your shoulders and your hamstrings, and overall just being kind of slim and ripped, to be honest, which is fine. That's my body type. I'm tall, I'm lanky, I'm lean. Every day I'm just trying to push through, get my mental game back right, and then just go from there. Because it's frustrating at points, you know? And now I'm obsessed with food because I'm hungry. All the time. I'm just watching food videos of people eating. I'm making a list of all the food that I can eat when I'm done. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And it's not even because my calories are lower. It's because my calories are lower and I have to eat within specific macros, right? I'm not within this low calorie range and then I could eat whatever I want. I still have to hit my protein. I still have to hit my carbs. I still have to hit my fats. And at this point, it just really starts to get to you heading into the competition. So you just have to focus as much as you can on that end goal. So I'm trying to think about my purpose, why I decided to do this challenge, where I'm at, where my head is at, and really continue to put my all into it because this is something that I've always wanted to do, and I'm happy that I'm going for it. I'm grateful to be able to do this challenge, to be able to buy all this food, because listen, honey, bodybuilding is expensive. You literally have to spend hundreds of dollars on food, specifically protein. You have to get your competition suit. That's a whole nother story. I decided to DIY mine, so I'll be doing a video on that. And you have to get your shoes, you have to get your tan for the show day. It's just a lot. Plus coaching. You have to have a coach that will help you with your fitness routines. And honestly, I think the biggest part of having a coach is to keep you accountable and then to help critique you as to where you need to make improvements during this season, so your competition season, as well as your off season too. So it's been an experience, that's for sure. But I'm staying in, I'm kicking in, and I'm learning, you know. So that's all that matters. And as you can see, I still love food. I still find a way to fit my things in. Got my protein cookie dough, and my eggs, putting my cheese and my fats. So I make things work, and ultimately, that's all you can do. So whatever fitness journey you're on, whatever stage you're in, just keep on going. Like, it'll all be worth it when you get to your goal. And there's going to be several goals along the way during your fitness journey. It doesn't just end when you lose the weight, when you gain the muscle, you know? It's really a lifelong journey. And right now, this is just a chapter, and I'm excited to be sharing it. Chef's kiss.